Well, Dunedin medical graduand Deborah Lambie is preparing to represent New Zealand at the Miss World Beauty pageant. She'll travel to China for the contest in November, and she's here to tell us all about it. Good evening to you, Deborah.
Hi.
So, when were you crowned Miss World New Zealand? How long ago was this?
So this was the 25th of April earlier this year, and there'd been a massive lead up to the competition. I had 13 trips to Auckland, and it was a really exciting and nerve-wracking time, and it was a dream to be crowned on the night, but it was also bittersweet because a lot of my friends were in the competition and I knew how much they also wanted to win and also how worthy they would have been as title holders.
That'll be a night that you'll never forget. Is that the biggest pageant you've been involved in, your biggest contest you've been involved in?
Yes, yes, Miss World is the biggest competition I've been involved in, and Miss World is also the biggest international beauty competition. There's going to be 135 countries represented in China later in this year, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know girls from all around the world and all of these different cultures.
So what will you have to do in China?
So I think my role as an ambassador for New Zealand is really to share New Zealand's story, and that is a story of how 120 years ago New Zealand became the first country in the world to give women the right to vote, and how that really paved the way for the rest of the world for equal rights and a brighter future. And that's the story that I want to share with the world for New Zealand at Miss World.
How long will you be there for?
So Miss World is 30 days long. I leave on the 20th of November and the final is on the 20th of December. It's going to be an action-packed month with sports competitions, interviews, conferences, leadership forums, and I'm really looking forward to learning a lot, and I'm sure it's going to be a really life-changing experience.
Deborah, tell us about the charity work that you've been involved in the lead up to this.
So as Miss World New Zealand, or as a country title holder, every contestant has to have an organisation that they're affiliated with. And for me, my charity work started years ago when I was a founding member of Learn Coach. And Learn Coach is a not-for-profit organisation aimed at reaching struggling NCEA high school students. And we make free online tutorials for these students. And in the last year, we delivered over 1 million free tutorials to NCEA students.
So this pageant coincides with you becoming a doctor as well, so a busy time in your life. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's always been my dream to become a doctor, and it's amazing now, 7 years later, that I'm finally about to graduate, and even more amazing that another one of my dreams being Miss World New Zealand, that I leave to go to Miss World on the same day that I actually become a doctor. Two very different and very special journeys on the same day.
How have you managed the two roles?
It's just with being kind to myself, and also I think it's a massive team effort. So everything I do with the support of my family and people in my community. And the university's been amazing, and the organisations have been amazing, which has meant that I've been able to do this. What
are your medical career plans?
I'm really interested in research and in health policy, and in the future I'd like to work in health policy towards New Zealand in a world that's free from health inequality.
So what happens between now and November and the Miss World contest?
So lots of people focus on the beauty of beauty pageants rather than the purpose of beauty pageants, and for me the purpose is definitely my charity work. So I'm going to continue to work with Learn Coach and NCEA students, reach as many students as possible. I'm also working with the New Zealand Breast Cancer Foundation and Rotary International, and so this charity work is for me what it's really about, contributing to my community as best I can. All
right, Deborah, we wish you all the best for China in November.
Thank you very much.